Well, folks, we just had some excitement here on the mountain. It's been hot and dry, real dry, and we just had this severe storm watch come in, and you know, hard rains and heavy winds and thunder and lightning was coming in, and we were just sitting on the screen porch having a drink, and then all of a sudden this wicked flash, kapow, right? I mean, it blinded us. It was like flash bulbs. This is the workshop. There's my solar panels, right? Right there. Look at the pine tree. It is entirely blown apart. It got hit by lightning. That's a really good sized pine tree, and it is blown apart. There's big chunks, like 4 and 5 foot chunks of pine tree laying all over the place. Look at this pine tree here. This is a big old pine. It was a healthy tree, and now it's not even good for lumber. Look at that tree. Huh? Crazy, huh? Let me go over here. I gotta show you. Look at it. You can see right through the tree right there. So there's not much holding that tree together. Look at some of the size of these chunks that just got thrown. Like in megavolts. We couldn't believe it because we're sitting in the screen porch right there, and kapow! That was close. That lightning struck within 100 yards from where we were sitting with mega force. We were sitting right there in front of that window. We could have both just been killed. The two of us and the dogs. I mean, that you're not going to survive that. Just look at the debris field here when that tree exploded. All right? These aren't little tiny scraps of wood either. Look at these pieces of wood that just got shattered and went flying. If you got hit by that, it would probably kill you.
Oh, I think it would. That's...
Yeah, the tree just exploded and the stuff went flying. That's a big old pine, and it just shattered apart. It looked like it got hit with a cannonball.
Well, when the tree comes down,
yeah,
we can see where the actual strike was. I can't believe it didn't catch fire.
I'm really surprised that just didn't explode into flames, but I see nothing charred at all on the tree. Like as if it got hit with a howitzer or something. Yeah, not an electrical charge, because you would expect to see it all burnt. I don't know. But this is a really dangerous tree now. This is a widowmaker, and it would be a very dangerous one to take down, because when I take a tree down, I can predict where it's going to go. You know, I make a game plan, notch the tree, put it where I expect it to fall. This thing is totally unpredictable. It could fall down at any minute, so we're not going to hang around here. But if you're at the base working with a chainsaw, you're not going to hear anything that's going on up there. And this thing could just fall apart and collapse straight down and come down quicker than a guy could get out of the way. This is a widowmaker now, and I just got to let Mother Nature take it down. I don't like having this looming on the edge of the yard, but to try to take it down would be suicide. And I don't have a chainsaw for a trunk that big. So I'd have to be hacking at it, probably from 3 different directions. I'm not touching it. I'm hoping that it comes down here soon. So after coming out and assessing the damage, or should I say lack of damage, I have to admit that we were both overflowing with gratitude, because this could have gone so much worse. It could have been disastrous on so many levels. We had that freaking lightning bolt strike within 100 yards of us, and aside from the old pine tree, which I do feel bad for, because it has lived here for, I don't know, 150 years maybe, through all of these winters and all of these storms, and stood proud and just got killed. Yeah, unbelievable. But we suffered no damages whatsoever. That power surge coming down so close to my workshop knocked my solar right out. But I went in there, took the fuse out, got things back going again, and everything's fine. If that would have hit the workshop, it would have destroyed it. How that didn't catch the woods on fire, I don't know. If it would have hit the camp, certainly would have killed us. One of us, all of us, the dogs, it would have destroyed the camp. It wouldn't have bounced off the roof. It would have come right through the roof and right through the upstairs and then the downstairs and all the way down to the dirt, and left everything in a ball of flames. How we got to witness that so close and suffer no damages, I don't understand it. I always figured that when lightning strikes, it's gonna leave everything all charred or in flames, but I see no charring on that tree. I don't know, but what I do know is that was one hell of a flash. You know, it's been a very hectic 2 weeks. As you know, I put my art up for sale there, and we got overwhelmed with orders. In fact, we disabled the cart buttons on the website on the 4th day because we couldn't handle it. It was beyond my wildest dreams. When I was an artist, I never had sales like that. So it's pretty crazy. And it's been very, very stressful because when I do business, I want to get people's orders out to them right away, and I was overwhelmed. And I'm glad that we had disabled the cart buttons because I'd probably still be getting buried, and I couldn't handle it. So I literally spent 8 to 10 hour days every day for about 10 days standing at my desk packaging orders, signing and shipping out art, and Lori would be filling the Jeep with art orders and taking them to the post office. Our little post office here in town can't handle that volume, so she would take them a few towns away to a larger facility and spend quite a bit of time there, and then come home and repeat the process. And it was a process.
Oh my goodness. I guess I'm taking those to the post office.
You are.
Wow.
Good. Well, each box holds 25, so there's 125 plus those international ones. And there's roughly, give or take, about another 125 left in the ledger. And then I quit.
I'm getting there.
But yesterday, I finally finished it. Sent out about 120, 130 tubes to the post office, and that was it. All of the art orders that came in have been shipped out. They're all out, folks. So if you ordered art, just watch your mailbox because it's on its way. So we took a moment to decompress, right? We're sitting on the screen porch, rip-roaring storm coming through. Now it's been horribly, miserably hot for quite the spell, and just that nice cool breeze and the mist coming in, it was just wonderful. We're sitting down there, I've got my feet up, and I'm watching the storm, and then the kapow, and everything flying everywhere. It looked like a missile hit on the edge of the yard. And we were, did you see that? Holy crap. It was unbelievable. And to have all of that and suffer no damages, I got to tell you, we were overflowing with gratitude. Yeah, because, you know, if we would have all gotten killed, I mean, I don't know how long it would take for somebody to find us, you know, or if we just, you know, if Lori lost me or I lost her or we lost the dogs or whatever, or just had a fire and had to evacuate. It could have gone disastrous on so many levels, but it didn't. We experienced a lightning bolt, folks, and suffered no damages. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So, now that the big rush is over, and the storm has gone by, and we got cool weather coming. It's supposed to get in the 50s either tomorrow or the day after, and I can't wait. I love it. And I'm going to get back and play in the woods, and I want to get out and I get my tent set up, and we want to get back out and have the fun that we were planning on having until this big rush of orders came in. So anyway, I want to thank everyone that placed an order for my drawings there, and there was a lot of you, and that's really cool. I'm not gonna start the website back up again for probably at least a week, maybe 2, because I just need to get out and do other stuff. Everything that I stopped doing, I have to get back to. Now, the garden's been neglected. I haven't done anything over any other property. I want to get back working on my road. I want to get life back to normal, and we want to get out and have a little bit of fun. And it's going to be well deserved. But I can understand now why Tildy always goes to hide when she hears thunder and lightning. I can understand her mindset now. But anyway, we're here to talk about it, and no harm done. So thanks again for your orders, and I'll let you know when I start accepting orders again. So all the best to you all, and God bless.
Frankie and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free. Tracks in the snow everywhere they go, there's a porky way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss.